stream instead of a Friday stream. However, in the meantime, hello everybody and welcome to Elitopia Gaming. Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program Live. And today we are going to do something very slightly different because this week the guys over at Squad have released the new version of Kerbal Space Program Live 0.25. Now, many of you who have been following Kerbal will know the changes already, but we're going to explore some of them this evening. One of the main things that they have added is the new difficulty settings. So this is going to be Twitch 0.2. Oh, Twitch. Let's go Twitch 25. There we go. Let's have our Elitopia flag. We'll go for a full career mode and we are going to have a look at the difficulty options. Now, these allow you to turn on and off various different things and to change, for example, your starting funds, your starting science, etc., etc., with obviously the aim of making the game a little bit more challenging. Now, obviously, because this is vanilla, we don't have all of the mods installed that we would normally use, so we are limited to parts, but also we're going back to the standard atmosphere because we don't have the Ferromerospace mod running. So how the difficulty works is going to be interesting to find out. But as I have posted as the title of this stream, we are going to run this in hard mode, but we are going to run this in ultimate hard mode. We are going to have 0 starting funds. We are going to get, oh no, that's probably a bit too ambitious actually. We'll go for 50% science, 50% funds, 50% reputation. I don't really know what they do, so I'm going to leave those as are. We don't allow reverting, we don't allow quick loading, we don't allow missing crew to respawn, we don't allow auto hiring of crew members. We have to purchase parts even though we have unlocked them in the research tree, so we have to unlock them before we have to purchase like a prototype before we can use them. We don't have indestructible facilities. Now that is also a new feature. And allow stock vessels, that's pre-built stuff. We're not going to use those either. Indestructible facilities will be interesting if we do discover that particular feature. We have done something horribly wrong this evening. However, this is Kerbal Space Program Ultimate Hard Mode Live. Welcome to everybody in the Twitch chat. We have quite a few in here. Our regulars, Just the Jelly. We have Spots97. We have Haruka Takayama. We have Hugo Van Payne, who I believe only joined us last week or the week before. And we have Cowie4 ARP11. I believe you are quite new. Welcome, welcome. Don't forget to hit the follow button if you guys haven't already done so. And you will get notifications next time we go live. If you are new, then why not check out our YouTube channel over at youtube.com/ElitopiaMC to take a look at some of the previous stuff that we've done. Not much of the live stuff is on there, but you can follow my Colonising Kerbal series, which has kind of been put on hold for the last couple of weeks while I've been moving house into this new office. But we're getting back on track slowly now. And the Imprisoned has just joined us in the chat. Welcome, welcome. So here we are. This is Kerbal Space Program Live with the new hard mode. First of all, we'll see this new building down here. This is the administration building, where we can employ strategies to change how we earn funds, science, and reputation, etc. Now, at the start, we can't do anything with these because they have a setup cost. Hey there, Harvey. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to our 0.25 live. Actually, have you seen my nice little Minecraft display behind me? I've finally managed to put a set of drawers behind me, so that I can put stuff on for you guys to look at during the boring parts of my stream. We don't have boring parts in my streams. So anyway, that's the administration building, which we can't use just yet. We have to get a little bit further in the career tree first. Now, because we have no funds and we have no science, we can't unlock any parts. We also can't build any craft. The only way we can do anything is going to be by accepting some contracts. Now, launch a new vessel will give us 917 funds with which to build a craft. Not going to get much done for that. Set an altitude record of 5,000 meters. Gives us another 229 funds. Again, not a lot we're going to be able to do with that. We'll take it though. And these guys, well, we might have to accept them just so we've got some funds, but we don't really actually have much hope of escaping the atmosphere or orbiting Kerbin on our first flight. But we will take them anyway so that we have those missions available to us. We are going into the vehicle assembly building and we're going to have a look at what we can put together. This is going to be interesting. So, we have a command pod, that's 600 funds. We have 13,000 that we can spend. Actually, that's not as difficult as I thought it would be. 422 for a parachute. We then have 425 for a fuel tank and 850 for an engine. So that's 2,297 of the 13,000 funds that we have been given to start us off. Now, there's not a lot else we're going to be able to do in here. So we'll call this the Twitch 25-1. T25-1. First craft in the Twitch hard mode live stream. Save it and we'll take that straight out to the launch pad. Now we only want this thing to get to 5,000 meters so that we complete that contract and then we can bring it back down, hopefully safely, and recover the parts. That's the plan. Okay, so out on the launch pad, we will obviously, as soon as we launch, we will complete one of these contracts, but we need to get to a 5,000 meter altitude to be able to get any further funds or science. Let's not make the mistake of launching our parachute with our engines. Done that plenty of times before. So here we go, let's get this thing to 5,000 meters. There we go, Jebediah Kerman coming with us. This thing's travelling quite fast actually. Let's slow that down so that the atmosphere is not fighting against us. There we go, look, there's one completed, 2,294 funds and two science points. I didn't get any science from the launch pad, did I? That was stupid. Where's our apoapsis? Yeah, apoapsis is high enough. Cut the engines. Let's drift up to 5,000, save as much fuel as we can. I should have taken the monopropellant out of the capsule, but never mind. Come on, 49. Don't you dare stop at 49999 or whatever. But you're going to, aren't you? Are you, pig? There we go. Okay, so we made the 5,000 meters. 1,147 funds for that. Let's pop our parachute and come down slowly and hopefully straight so that we land nice and close to the launch pad and recover the maximum funds that we can from this launch. We are on our way back down. Jebediah very happy there. And we have to be careful not to land too heavily because we could, in theory, blow up the launch pad, which would not be a good start to our Kerbal career here. We're a little bit... Let's move us over, see if we can actually land almost directly on the launch pad. No, not... I don't know. Come on, pop parachute. There we go. Right, let's come down. Come on. No, we're not quite going to land directly on the launch pad. Where are we? Bit risky. There we go, we're down. Okay, so safely recovered. Look at that, Jeb's nice and happy. Let's recover that vessel and we're going to get all but the cost of the fuel back, hopefully. If you blow up the launch pad, you have got problems. You can still use the runway. So you can launch things from the runway. That's not a problem. But you need funds to be able to repair any buildings that you break. So at the beginning, if you blow up the launch pad, you've probably got problems because you're not going to be able to get many funds to repair that in the early stages. Is my camera a little bit high? I don't know. So we've got 4 science from that, and actually I didn't get any science from the launch pad, did I? 4 science is not enough to actually unlock anything. We did recover 2,210 funds, meaning we've got 16,000 available. And Jebediah Kerman comes back. We get 0 reputation for that, so we only get the 11 reputation from the contracts that we completed. We have 4.5 science. Now, that is 5 science, isn't it? Yeah. So we actually can't even unlock that yet. Let's just have a quick look. See, we can now do set altitude record of 11,000 meters and accept that. Let's see. Test in flight. See, the solid fuel booster, that... that's going to take us above... That's probably going to take us above 11,000 meters if we use a solid booster. Oh, we'll take it anyway. Let's see. We can't do a gentle landing with that, can we? Right, we will take an empty solid rocket with us. Do you reckon we can do that? If I do that, make that empty. Add another couple of fuel tanks there. Makes this thing quite heavy, but I think that would get us to 11,000 meters because that's empty, so it's not going to weigh that much. We can take that monoprop out, which makes us lighter and makes this craft a little bit cheaper. And we'll remember to get some science from the launch pad this time. And all we'll do is we'll add these stages and we'll fire that, which can't do anything, then fire that to actually launch us and hopefully get that contract complete. How much did that actually cost us? 325, which I think includes the fuel. So that's not bad, that's not bad. So let's see if we can, what do we reckon? Do we reckon we're going to be able to get this thing to 11,000 meters? I think we probably can, can't we? So this is the T25-2. Target 11,000 meters. Save it. Launch pad. Okay, so now let's, as I say, let's get a crew report that gives us 0.8 science, which we will keep. We will EVA and hopefully he won't let go, good. Take an EVA report for 2.8 science, so we do now have enough to unlock some more parts. We will take and store that data and jump in, and we'll have to remember to grab some science on the way up. SAS on, Jeb is ready, so let's pick up that contract for activating that on the launch pad. That was hard. So that gave us 25 funds and 2 reputation, which is not a lot, but we will hopefully be able to recover that, so that won't cost us anything, I hope, I think. So let's see if we can hit 11,000 meters this time. Slowly, gently. Checking the apoapsis. We've got no no Kerbal Engineer because this is vanilla, so we don't know. We can't just hit a button to see what our apoapsis is going to be. We have to look on the map. Coming up on the 5,000. Not a huge amount of fuel left, but our apoapsis is nearly there. Yeah, our apoapsis is outside 10,000. We'll let it go a little bit further. We'll go for, say, that. And hopefully we will get to 10. Yeah, we're going to get to 10. We're going to get to 11. Not quite. There we go, 11. So, 2,523 funds and 12 reputation. Now we are heading back down again. Pop the parachute. Now we're going to have to use some more of this fuel for the landing this time. Let's bring ourselves down. Slow down the time warp for the parachute pop at 500. There it goes. Now 11 meters a second. That's a little bit fast. Not terrible though, because we can slow that down. We've got some fuel. Let ourselves get down a little bit nearer. Okay, let's try now. That was risky. I let go of that a little bit too early there. However, a little bit of fuel left. All the parts intact. Everybody's happy. Can we get another crew report from there? That's still the launch pad. Oh well, we'll take it. And we will recover the vessel. Wish I could watch this, but my slow internet won't allow me to do it without several bufferings every 10 seconds. Is there a way you can enable a quality change? Ooh, now, Twitch quality change. There is... I can't do it for you, obviously. There was somewhere similar to YouTube, where you could change the quality on Twitch. I can't remember where that would be. Hopefully one of the other guys in the Twitch chat will be able to help you out with that. Otherwise, this will probably be going on YouTube once we're finished, so you could catch up on YouTube, where you can definitely control the quality. Okay, so we've got more than 5 science, so we can now unlock these parts. It's a lot of hard work for a bigger fuel tank and some mystery goo. Let's see. We've still got reach space and achieve another orbit. However, let's have a look. Here we go. An altitude record of 22,000 meters. Advance of 1,165 and completion of 5,826. So that's quite good. We will accept that. Not using the stack decouplers at this point if we can avoid it. All of the buildings have different biomes now. You can get more science that way. Indeed we can. However, at the moment, I'm more concerned about not wasting any funds or fuel in getting around, and walking around takes quite a long time. Once we've got to a point where we can build like a basic VTOL or something like that, then we'll have a look at doing a bit of biome hopping around KSC. So our target is now 22,000 meters. We don't need that solid booster anymore. We still don't need the monoprop. Let's think. Now we need to purchase this to unlock it. Do we do that at this point? We've got 20,000 funds. Yeah, we can afford that. And we'll stick that on there, and there we go. That's a little bit more fuel. Hopefully that will help us get to 22,000. It's that enough for 22,000? Should be enough for 22,000. We have the stack decoupler now, but I want to avoid using that because we can recover the parts. And for all these missions, we are coming down back to curbing. Okie dokie, Calgan. See you later. And yes, check it out on YouTube. And don't forget to follow or subscribe over at YouTube. And I will see you there. We can unlock this for 50 funds, so I'm going to do that because it would be a good idea, very prudent for us to take a couple of these with us for some extra science points. This is going to be the T25-3, and this time our target is 22,000 metres. I'll tell you what, I am going to take slightly more fuel than that just in case. Because I don't want to run out of fuel and waste the launch. Save, launch. If we've got too much fuel, then the worst that happens is we bring it back and we recover it and get the money back for the fuel, so that's okay. In theory, you can never really have too much fuel unless you have to dump it in orbit, which can be a pain. For altitude with fuel amount altered. Yeah, the reason I'm not doing it with the SRBs at this point is because I want to be able to land to recover the parts, which in theory should be a better use of funds. Let's grab some 1.5. That's rubbish. Hopefully flying will get a bit more. SAS on, throttle up to somewhere like that. The idea is recoverability, and with the solid boosters, once you've fired them, you reckon it's cheaper to destroy the SRB? We'll try it. We'll do this launch because we're out on the launch pad already, and then we'll have a look at that and see if that is the case. The SRB is cheaper than a fuel tank. Yeah, but the fuel tank, you can recover the fuel if you land safely and get the value of the fuel tank back. It's an interesting question, though, interesting debate. So yeah, it's something that we can look at. Let's get this thing in the air and see if we can get to 22,000 first. Here we go. And I'm going to take a crew report there because I realise I haven't done one. I'm not going to get him out and try and do an EVA. We'll take a mystery goo in flight because we're not going to reach... we might actually reach the upper atmosphere, but that one's more important. So if the SRB blows up, you are still ahead of a recovered fuel tank rocket. Maybe. Yeah, I can kind of see how that might work. I suppose it depends how high you need to get, really, doesn't it? We'll see. 6,000, 7,000. How's our fuel doing? Halfway through our fuel. Yeah, we're going to be okay for 22, I think. Only just, though. Use girders as legs to recover the empty SRB. I didn't think you got the funds back for recovering the empty SRB. Okay, cutting the engine. Are we going to make it to 22? No, we're going to need a little bit of boost. There we go. 22,000 metres, so that's that reward. 5,826 and 33 reputation. Still not a lot of science going around. As we are slowing down for our apoapsis, let's grab him out. Whoa, no, come down. And grab. Come on. Come on. Grab. And take a quick EVA from there. Take, store, jump in, crew report, keep, okay, fire the parachute. And we are on our way back down. As one RT10, you can get over 100 kilometers altitude. Ah, see, there's another reason why I'm not doing it this way. Doing it that way is because I want all the intermediate targets, the 22, and then I think you get something like a 56, and then obviously you're out of the atmosphere and into orbit kind of territory. So I don't want to just skip straight to 100 because it's not an altitude record. And you don't get offered that contract. We are coming down precariously close to the vehicle assembly building, or maybe, I don't know, it's hard to tell from here. It's a very dodgy looking landing spot. Hopefully our 500 meters will give us enough time to slow ourselves down for that. This is scary. We're going to be landing on the helipad by the looks of things. "13 meters per second. I'm going to slow that down now. And this is going to be the first time I've ever landed on the vehicle assembly building after launching a rocket. I've landed on the helipad with a VTOL before, but not with a rocket. There we go. Helipad landing. Gotta get a screenshot of that one. There we go. So, still some fuel left. Let's see, I can get science from here, can't I? But I don't want to flip this thing over because it's liable to explode. So I can recover that separately, can't I? So EVA report, overcurve insurers. Yeah, can't use that one. So let's, oh dear, this is going to be a long drop. Let's see if we can. Oh, okay, he survived. Just. Right. Take a surface sample of the vehicle assembly main building. And we'll take an EVA report from here. I don't think a spacesuit was entirely necessary to get here, was it? 1.2 science for that realisation. Keep that. We shall recover Jeb and then go back to recover our rocket. Yeah, I think we will take a look at the destructible buildings in a moment. I just wanted to make sure that you guys... Oh look, you can do that as well now. I forgot about that. That's really handy. If you've landed within the boundaries of the Kerbal Space Centre, you can now click to recover your vehicle from there, which is extremely handy. 11 points for science, giving us 20. We got 4771 back from our parts. Not too bad. Let's have a look what we can unlock with that. We could unlock that engine, the legs, the parachutes and things. Nose cones, wings and radial decouplers. Meh. Solid boosters. And the other liquid fuel engine. What would you unlock, guys? Solid boosters, engine, separatrons, wings, nose cones, and radial decouplers, or the small engine, legs, and parachutes, radial parachutes. What would you unlock? Let's have a look, see what contracts there are while you guys ponder that. See, we've now got a set altitude record of 33,000. Accept that. Any of these landed? Test the BACC solid fuel booster. Accept that. Test the LVT-45 landed at Kerbin. Yeah, we can accept that. In-flight, 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 in-flight. In-flights are very, very risky when you're running on hard mode. LV-909 for the orbit craft. Yeah, I would tend to agree with you there. Especially when we are looking at funds and things. Being short on funds. So that is the 909. We've also got legs for a landing. Not really likely to be making use of that straight away. But there we go, 15 science to unlock those. Of course, we do have to still pay to unlock them, but we'll do that as and when we use them in the vehicle assembly building. So we now have reach space, achieve orbit, achieve 33,000, and then we can test these for you. BAC, SRB, a 90 litre and an LV-909 can reach orbit. Polar orbit is best, really? That surprises me. Redirecting the asteroid to save KSP. Yeah, redirecting an asteroid into the Kerbal Space Centre is now quite a risky task. Okay, so we now have a BACC SRB that we can use to test. We need to get to 33,000. That would probably get us to 33,000, but we then wouldn't be able to land it. That's costs 700. Hang on, that's 2610 takes us to 33. So that is 700. So it costs 200 without the fuel. Which you can do every biome in near space. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. How about, let's try something like that then. We'll unlock the LV-909. Which one's the 90? That's the 90, isn't it? Yeah. So we'll have a 90, the LV-909. We'll only take one of these because we only need... Oh, mind you, we've got upper atmosphere that we can get as well, haven't we? We haven't got the upper atmosphere one for that yet. So we'll keep hold of that for now. And then we need to unlock the stack decoupler. Put that on, and the solid booster. I'm assuming that that's what you guys mean when you say that that can get into an orbit. I'm guessing we probably need to limit the thrust because that's going to shoot into the atmosphere. 80 to 125 fuel units for just 33 kilometres. That's the orbit craft. How's the what's the thrust limiting need to be for that to get into orbit? I imagine probably something like 60-70% would be ample for a fuel efficient launch in that. I'll take a small amount of extra fuel if you're in hardcore mode. Well, I am in hardcore mode. I'm going to take an aerial so I can transmit some science back. Yeah, I can do that, can't I? I can transmit back some crew reports and things if we're going to try that. Anything else we can do? I need to test the LVT-45, don't I? Where was I supposed to test that? Was that landed? Landed, okay. So, oops, didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. This may be a bit of a waste of funds. 400 for that. 950 for that. What do we get for the contract? Oh, I don't know. It doesn't say. You've got 180 total, go 75 and take a battery. Yeah. I haven't got any batteries, have I? Nope. Can't be taking batteries. But yeah, we'll go 75. We'll go 70. 70? 72 and a half. Meet you in the middle. Get thrust weight of 2, maybe 45. If you go yeah. Okay, so testing that on the launch pad. I don't remember what the reward for that was, but we'll give it a go anyway. So that'll be sitting on the launch pad. We will activate it. It has no fuel. We detach it and then fire that at the same time, and that will get us going. And then up here, let's not fire that engine and the parachute at the same time, and we should be okay. So this is the T-25-4 target orbit. Save it. Out to the... Okay, click the right button. Out to the launch pad. Oh yeah, I'm well aware of Kerbal Engineer, but this is... I'm doing this vanilla hardcore at the moment, so Kerbal Engineer is banned. Naughty plugin, naughty mod. No, I use Kerbal Engineer normally. Throttle is pointless at this stage, but never mind. If you detach it on the pad, it will debris and you won't get as much back. If you detach it on the pad, it will be debris and you won't get as much back. What would you suggest though? Because I can't really attach it anywhere. I was going to say, debris on the pad should be 100% anyway. Yeah, no, I'm happy with this. I'm gonna stick with this. So, can we do run test on this one? No. So we have to activate via staging. That one. There we go. That's that contract, and we only got 105 funds back and 3 science points. So that was a big waste of funds, but we got a few science points, just about. So here we go. This is the actual launch, launching from an engine with a solid booster and the slightly extra boost of a stack decoupler. You ready, Jeb? Here we go. That's a little bit fast, but there we go. Oh, that was the test for the Rockamax boosters. We've got 164 funds for that. That's rubbish. That's absolutely rubbish. 3 science and 2 reputation. So these missions probably aren't really worth even taking on. I meant to go polar, didn't I? Damn it. Never mind. Best of combined contracts. So, coming up on 10,000, let's start to gravity turn. We haven't got a lot of fuel left, but there we go. It didn't fire, okay. Is this really sufficient to get us into orbit? It's going to be tight, I can tell you that. Sorry, a bit too late for that advice, turning to 270. Well, we beat that altitude record. We get this up. Going a bit hard at this actually, aren't we? It should be there. There's no chance of getting into orbit. Let's cut the engines. We're going up to 76. We'll get these contracts. So we go 8,700 for hitting 33,000. Then when we get out of 70,000, we'll be okay for that one. I did take the goo. I gooed. $42. Yeah, we haven't got 42 seconds of fuel left, have we? Okay. No, we're not going to orbit. Not this time. We are, however, going to space. So we get that contract. 8 science and 14,000 funds. 48 reputation. And we can now go crew report, keep the data, observe the mystery goo, keep the data, EVA, don't let go, EVA report, keep the data, take that, store it, jump back in. We'll maybe do one like that just as we re-enter. Excuse me, just as we re-enter the atmosphere to get all the upper atmosphere science points too. Let's speed us, there we go, to the point where we're getting back into the atmosphere and do that. Observe the mystery goo. Yeah, upper atmosphere, keep that. Crew report. Already got a crew report from the upper atmosphere, okay. EVA, don't let go. EVA report. We've already got an EVA report from the upper atmosphere too, okay. So, I don't know why I didn't think that we had, but there we go. So, we are now heading back down again. And this landing should be very easy. Here we go. Getting ready to pop the parachute, which we'll do at about 10 kilometers or so. Yeah, this will do. Speed ourselves up, coming down. Let's get ourselves vertical. There we go, there goes the parachute. Still 9 meters a second. How heavy is that goo then? If that adds that much, if that steals that much delta V from you, that the goo must be pretty heavy. And it's certainly weighing us down here, isn't it? One and a half tons? Really? Whoa, did that roll? There we go. Nice. And while we're here, crew report from the water. EVA report and a surface sample. Jump back in and recover that, and we have a few science points. Not bad. Not bad at all. We didn't make it to orbit, but we did get some science. I wonder what KSP 1 will look like. What do you think it will look like? I think KSP 1 will look pretty much similar to what it looks like now, but they will have multiplayer. excuse me, they will have a lot more parts. All the planets will have biomes because that's coming in the next update, 0.26. I don't really know what else they will add. I am quite interested to find out myself, obviously. We'll see. We have 47 science. We could use the 45 to unlock the science junior and batteries, which would be quite a good idea. Or do we focus on these? We don't have access to the BACC solid fuel booster anymore. I think the Science Junior is probably the most logical way to go, and you're not getting very much. Not getting very many science points. So yeah, we'll unlock that. Anything else interesting we can pick up here? They're all in flight. LV909 landed at Kerbin. Now that is a contract that I can get on board with, because we now have 44,000 in funds. Might be about time we go for new craft. We will have a pod. We will have a parachute. And we will unlock... We've got the LV909, so we will have fuel tank like that. Let's think, what's going to be the best way to do this? Doesn't look stable at all, does it? There we go. We haven't got any ladders though, have we? I wonder if I could do this. Yeah, 3 legs is as good as 4, I know that. I did empty the mono for all those previous flights. Go on, we'll do... I wonder if can we do this space crane style? No. Let's see, once we land, we can do a crew report and an EVA flying over, but we won't be able to do... We won't be able to get out because we won't be able to get back in again. We haven't got any ladders. How can we get around not having any ladders? What if we do something like this? Not with that many though. If I do something like that, can he step on that? No. LV909 under pod, fuel tank on top of pod. Does that even work? Like that? Oops. No, fair enough. Okay, if the pod can cross feed, I didn't realise that. Very interesting. Very interesting. So this is going to be the P25 K1 for Kerbin 1. Time to explore the KSC. Now I don't know if this is going to work, we're probably not going to get very far, but let's launch and see what we get. See where we can get. Yeah, KSC does have like 10 biomes. What I'm thinking is if I head over to the research area, because I believe there's like 3 just over in the research area. Let's not mix that up. Ooh. But let's see where we can land. Whoops. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, well, we landed. Launchpad, crawlway, KC grounds, runway, every building, and the Mark 1 pod memorial. Right, well we can get back in. So crew report from R&D. Keep that data. EVA. If I do that right, we get flying above. No, Kerbin Shores. Okay. EVA report. Keep that. Surface sample, keep that. Store them in there. If I put the legs in. Hello? I think I broke a leg. No, I can't flip it back up. Yes, I think I've broken a leg, but never mind. So let's jump out of here. We're kind of in the middle of everything now, aren't we? Let's see where we are. Yeah, not really where I wanted to be. Hey there, Don Viper, welcome. We are exploring Kerbal 0.25. This is going to be quite a long walk, isn't it? Why have you stopped? Come on. Hold up, I picked up a contract. What was that? Oh, testing that on the launch pad. That was good. Okay. Good. First launch I do is to get all surface samples and EVA reports at KSC. It takes about 10 minutes. Yeah, I didn't really want to waste 10 minutes of a live stream doing this, doing exactly what I'm doing right now, wandering around the KSC. Is that a working stairwell? I'm sorry. Diversion. That is a working stairwell. How much do you love the guys at Squad right now? I'm not going to go all the way up, but that's just awesome. I've never really wandered around the the Space Centre before. Anyway, I was heading this way. We have we're still in the research area, I believe, at the moment. So this is the staff building. Let's go and wait for a taxi. There we go. EVA report at the astronaut complex. Surface sample. Keep that. Now, unfortunately, we don't have our pod with us, so we can't stash it. But there we go. So the crawlway, that's a separate biome, is it? That's the crawlway is the bit underneath the launch pad, yeah? I didn't realise that that was a separate biome. Oh no, the crawlway is the bit that leads up to the runway, to the leads up to the, yeah, you know what I mean. See, there's the memorial. Rest in peace, Mark 1 pod, 2011 to 2012. We could take an EVA report there, but we don't have enough pockets. So let's recover this vessel, Jebediah being the vessel that he is. Yeah, rocket conveyor. Okay, so 5.7 science gain there, that's not too bad. And then we can recover that as well, which gained us another 6.5. So we've got 16 science there. Not bad, not bad. Take a surface sample, you receive a cigarette butt and already chewed gum. Yes. So, this is where I take a look in here. Now, you wouldn't normally do this quite so early on in your career. I can't afford a lot of these still anyway, but these are the strategies that you can use to perhaps boost how many funds you get, boost your reputation, or boost your science. So this one, for example, fundraising campaign takes 5% of any reputation that you gain through your contracts and gives you 7.1 funds for each 1 unit of reputation that it takes. And it costs 49 reputation to set up. So that's good if you're getting high reputation missions and haven't got a lot of funds. Outsource R&D is one that I have used. 5% funds takes 5% of your funds that you get from your contract and give you 1 science for every 35.557 funds. And you can increase the commitment on here, so it takes more of your funds and gives you more science per more funds. But it gets quite expensive if you do that. If all science is super hit hard, you can have all science instruments before first moon Minmus landing, all without doing a non-main contract flight. Really, I didn't realise that. I'm guessing you're not playing in hard mode though, because in hard mode you don't get as much science. Appreciation campaign takes 5% of funds and gives you 1 reputation for every 23 funds. I can't really see the benefits of that one. Reputation's quite easy to come by in this game at the moment. Minus 6.75 funds off launch costs and R&D purchases. Minus 27 reputation on each discount. So that's like, you know, that's negotiating. And this one, plus 9.8 funds to launch costs, plus 5.5% of vehicle recovery factor. So your launch costs more, but you gain more back for recovering it. Again, can't really see the can't really see the benefit of that one, but there you go. Oh, hey there, Telur86, welcome back. A couple of people have said that Twitch has been a bit buggy today. I had to log in again myself to be able to write in chat. It had me as Justin Fan or something. So there we go. So I'm not going to activate any of these strategies. I just wanted to show you guys what they were. This is one of the new 0.25 features, which is pretty good for managing and balancing your various different resources that you have available. So we've had a brief look at these contracts. There is one important feature that I would like to show you guys, and I can't do it in this career mode. So I'm coming out to main menu. Well, I can do it in this career mode, but I don't want to. So I'm going to go over to Sandbox, and we're going to have our edit. Oops, wrong one. That one. That's irrelevant in Sandbox mode. Let's hit start. And let's have a look at what we can do with these buildings. Now, we are in Sandbox mode, so we can build whatever the heck we like. So for this, we are not going to sacrifice any people. We are going to use... Why are they... Hang on. Did they not add a big probe? I thought they added a big probe, or was that just the... Yeah, the Mark II drone core. Okay. So let's... Oh, they've not got the Mark II nose cone. Oh, I thought that was added in Spaceplane Plus. That's a bit strange. Why would they not have the Mark II nose cone in there? Do it this way then. It's fueling that, good. No. So it must be that one. Okay, so let's load this thing up with stuff. And by stuff, I mean liquid fuel. Oops, come on. Really? Don't want to attach. Have I attached that wrong? Yes, I have. There we go. Liquid fuel, liquid fuel, liquid fuel. Bicoupler. And let's see, what should we stick on the bottom of this? A couple of them. No nose cone or structural intakes from Spaceplane Plus. That's a shame. That is a shame. I wonder if there'll still be a mod to add those back in. Probably going to need an extra reaction wheel on there, aren't we? They've changed the size of the reaction wheel as well. The basic reaction wheel is a little tiny one now, as you can see there. You have to use that one for the 1.25 meters, and then that one for the larger ones. So you don't have the basic reaction wheel anymore, which is a shame. Well, it's not a shame really. You know what time it is. let's take this out to the launch pad and see what we can do with this. And I think you know what we can do with this. I hope this works in sandbox mode. Pretty sure it does. Good job I'm not using remote tech, because otherwise this thing wouldn't fly. Full throttle, SAS on. Wow, slow. Oh, what? Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, that's not where you were supposed to go. Well, the explosions are a lot prettier now. But that wasn't where that was supposed to go. So, let's... Hang on, let's revert to vehicle assembly. Now, let's take this. What? Oh, so I'm in the space plane. Hang on, am I? Yeah, I'll give it a couple of winglets. Here we go. This is gonna work. Probably won't. It might. I'm confident in my ability. Throttle up, SAS on, winglets, winging. Oh, come on. Right. Revert. Let's think. Let's think. I need somehow. I know. That ought to do it. What do you reckon, guys? I'll tell you what, hang on. Oh, come on, what are you doing? There we go. Get back on there. Save. I'll tell you what, hang on. We've got a lot of fuel here. We probably don't need all this fuel. Ooh. On there. Let's try. Shouldn't need the wings. There we go. I think we can do something like that. Let's see what we get there. Didn't check the staging or anything on that, but how hard can it be to get that right? He says. Okay. SAS on, throttle up to full. Let's move that down to there, like that. Here we go. What? What? Do the loop first. This is harder than I thought. Okay, right. Kerbal wants to play hardball. Let's try again. Let's start again. So we go for the probe. We go for the nose thing. Probably don't need a nose cone on there actually, do we? Since aerodynamics aren't real. I'm not wasting funds, this is sandbox. Couldn't care less about the funds. That's why I didn't want to do it in the career game. How about we do it? I'll tell you what, no. Yeah. Not a very stable craft as far as planes are concerned, but Build a standard plane, set horizontal and attach stabilisers on the bottom. Maybe. I'm going to try this first and see if this works. What I might do is take it a bit higher first. Stay put, Nick. RT10 SRB and 4 winglets. I don't know if that would have the weight behind it to actually cause any damage, would it? Let's see what this does. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. What has this thing got a force field around it? Try it the other way round. Still missed. I'm just not a very good aim. That's going to be the launch pad. Well, we blew something up. Kind of stuff for our next launch, though. Go on, we'll try that one more time. Let's see if we can actually hit the VAB. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. This thing's quite quite tricky to control. Less thrust is good, actually. Yeah, exploding concrete is quite quite an interesting concept. I'm not sure quite where the logic behind that one comes in. I blew up a fuel tank. Not enough. Not enough. Not big enough. Go on, last try. Last try, come on. We're gonna hit the VAB. Oh yeah, blowing up rockets is very easy. That was the boom I was looking for. Hope there was no one in there. There often is. Wow, we really did a number on that, didn't we? One dead VAB. So now, if I go Space Center. So you can see we now have a destroyed VAB. So if I try and build another rocket, it says, oh dear, you need to pay 480,000 funds to repair it. Now, fortunately in Sandbox, we don't need funds. But, that was a mistake, I didn't mean to press that. But can you imagine doing that by accident, you know, at the beginning of your career in this game? Ooh. You would be stuffed. Now, I wonder if... See, you can also do this as well. This is whack a Kerbal. Hitting anything? No? No? Okay, so give it a bit more speed, give it a bit more mass, give it a bit more size, and let's see what this gives us. I missed. Typical. I can't even throw a ball at it. Oh, we hit something. Aha, there we go. Seriously? Haven't hit anything. There we go. Must be a limit to how many you can do. Yeah, there is. It stops spawning them after a little while. You can even damage the runway. All good fun. Tiger Woods PGA Tour, yeah. If Tiger Woods played with giant exploding golf balls. So there we go. That's the Kerbal Space Center in 0.25. Can you get the last bit of the runway? Yeah. Enjoy playing with tech. Far DRE on hard. Try setting starting funds at 0 and you have a decent ship core. Yeah. Well, I'm running TAC NEAR DRE remote tech and well, loads of other mods in my main series, the Colonising Kerbal series, and on the save game that we usually use for these Twitch streams. We're taking a bit of time out this time to have a bit of fun with this new update. Can you destroy the pool? Good question. That'll be a no. No, no pool destruction. The reason I went for an EAR and not FAR is because I was trying to make an interesting to watch series, and aerodynamic disassembly doesn't really make for an interesting series because you just keep building new rockets because you keep blowing them up. Just making sure I got everything. Can get that bit of the runway. So there we go. You can destroy pretty much everything in 0.25. Oh, can we just destroy the monument? Yep, we can. So there we go. That is Kerbal Space Program 0.25 mixed with the Apocalypse. So I think we've had a nice little play with that. I think I'm going to call it a day there. We're going to leave this with as a relatively short stream. I usually go for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, but we've been going for an hour and a half, and we've had a good bit of fun. Slight, diversion from our usual scheduling, but I will be back next week with our usual career mode. I believe we're possibly on par to be heading to Duna in our normal... No, I got the flagpole. Heading to Duna for... Oops. For our next live stream. I'm not 100% sure on that one. You know, the flagpole's gone. Oh, there is another flagpole, isn't there? Where's the other flagpole? There it is. Sorry. We can't be missing any parts. Oh, really? It's gone back to the little small balls. Brilliant, Tiger Woods. There we go. Job done. So yes, thank you for watching, guys. If you haven't done so already, please don't forget to smash that follow button so you get notifications when we do go live next. I will probably look at being a stream. I will probably look at moving my stream to Saturday nights on a more permanent basis. I will see what kind of feedback I get from the rest of the community on that one. But I think that's probably going to be a good idea. Slightly less competition from the KSC guy, the squad guys, because they do their squadcast on Friday nights. So, watch this space. I will probably be back next Saturday evening, 8:30 PM GMT, 3:30 PM EST. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow, and don't forget to check out our YouTube channel, where we post the rest of the videos that I make here in Kerbal Space Program and various other indie games that I've been playing. Thank you for watching, and I will be back next week. You've been watching Elitopia Gaming, and I have been El Bristow. See you later, guys.